Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa. If you are new, happy Thursday, July 3rd. We are getting into 4th of July weekend, which I'm so excited about. Probably couldn't tell with my outfit, but I was cold in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys along for the next few days. We really don't have too many plans this weekend, but we are going to a barbecue tomorrow at our friend's house. So I'm about to run to Publix to pick up some stuff for spinach dip, and then I'm gonna make for that. And then I also ordered myself a pub sub because I was gonna make some ground chicken and I pulled it out before and it is old. So gonna get myself a chicken tender pub sub instead, start off the weekend right. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be a rainy, gloomy weekend, which is kind of normal for Florida, but it looks like it's gonna be a little bit more gloomy than usual. So hopefully we can still get in a beach or a pool day or something like that. But if not, I'll show you guys in a second, but have a lot that we can handle inside if it is not the best weather. It's also pouring right now, so that's great. It's like the only time that I have that I can quickly run out and do this. So good thing my hair looks like this and can use a wash, because I'm definitely going to get pretty soaked out there. I'll show you guys. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Oh, this is what I was referring to. By the way, we have clothes everywhere. If you know, you know. Our closet collapsed again. We have these kind of cheap like wire shelves and things in our closet, and I'm not saying that I'm not the problem, because I do have a lot of clothes, but I've always had this amount of clothes, I feel like, and I feel like I get rid of stuff every time that this happens. Last time this happened, I literally bought a dresser to take stuff out of the closet and the shelf that we have in there to help with the weight, and that clearly didn't really help. So we ended up buying this kind of closet like organization thing yesterday from Home Depot, so we might be staying in tonight and trying to at least get that started. But yeah, fun stuff over here. I also just have like storage bins and different things that I'm gonna have to put under the bed and just have a lot of my clothes be there, which is fine. It makes more sense to do that in Florida, I feel like, than anything. But I was never one of those people that separated like fall and winter from spring and summer clothes growing up. In New Jersey, I kind of just had everything out all the time, so that's kind of what I was doing here. But obviously in South Florida especially, you really don't need obviously a lot of that stuff out all year round, so it'll just be more annoying when I do have to pack for cooler weather trips. But yeah, a lot of the heavier sweaters and just anything of that sort that I don't wear on a regular basis is like gonna have to go under the bed. So that's what we've kind of been dealing with around here. But anyway, let's go run to Publix. Let me just check the weather. I doubt that it's gonna get any better right now. Let's see. Okay, heavy rain for the next hour. Yeah, let's just go now. I also did order my pub sub, so I have to obviously just pick that up. But anyway, I'll take you guys along for this weekend. I hope that you enjoy. Here's the pub sub order today. I got chicken tender on white bread with pepper jack cheese, mayo. Normally I get oil and vinegar packets on the side, or I'll get sub sauce on it. Basically the same thing. Sub sauce just has some oregano and like other spices in it, but they did forget the packets, which is kind of sad because I do love the vinegar with it. But got lettuce, onions, banana peppers, and green peppers today. finished the spinach dip. That is now in the fridge, just cooling until, not cooling, but like thickening, coagulating until tomorrow. I am just organizing some of these storage bins. This one is full. I added to the bin that I already had some heavier jackets and stuff in, and I just added some sweaters, flannels, things like that that I really don't reach for very often. And now I am going to use a second one and just put in some dresses and more formal long dresses and stuff like that that I definitely don't reach for all the time, but obviously might need for an event or something eventually, so I don't want to get rid of them. So just going to put some of this stuff away. I'm gonna leave this one out since it still has some room. Once we end up putting the closet organization together and I start getting things back in there, if things aren't fitting like I want them to, or I feel like I need to put more stuff under the bed, I will put it in here. So I'm gonna leave this one out, but I will go put this one under the bed. Jacob is calling me. Hello? What'd you get? What? I don't know if we've had that one. Crossings?
I've had this before.
It looks like, I think it looks like something that we've had, but
I've definitely had it before.
huh, I don't know.
Yeah, I just thought it was okay. But it was
I don't recognize that
$9 on sale.
Love you. You could be in the taste test.
Hello, folks.
It's
me.
I don't want to edit out your work shirt.
Can I?
Yeah. Okay, I ordered Crumbl cookies. It's after work now. By the way, I've just been kind of chilling. I edited a video that's going up on Monday. Jacob just got home. We're gonna have some, I was gonna say one on the porch. Maybe we could have glass and then get to work. But anyway, I ordered Crumbl because they have the cornbread cookie this week and I've never had it, but I really want to try it.
Did you brief them what we're working on?
I might have mentioned earlier that the closet collapsed for the third time. Okay, here it is. It's a little messed up in transit, but got those and then got a little mini 3-pack. I got semi-sweet chocolate chunk, which is one of my favorites. M&M, a patriotic M&M one for 4th of July. I also just like love an M&M cookie. And then I got Jacob a mini caramel apple. But let's try this cornbread cookie. I follow this girl on Instagram, or I don't know if I follow her to be honest, but like see her stuff on Instagram. Her name is Kelly Yeager, or at least that's her Instagram handle, but she always raves about the cornbread cookie, so I'm very excited to try it. There's a little honey butter on top. It's good. I thought I knew what it was going to taste like. I thought it was really going to taste more like cornbread. I feel like I kind of just get sugar cookie vibes. And then there's like a little bit of cornbread, like salty sweet mix. Babe, you gotta try this and let me know what you think. I said you have to try it and let me know what you think. And then for the minis, oh god. I can't show you. The caramel apple one is like everywhere. I'm gonna take mine out of here because the caramel's getting all over them. But here's what these look like. I'm gonna eat the bites with the caramel on them. I love an M&M cookie. Honestly, I like the M&M and the chocolate chunk better, but I'm glad I tried the cornbread. It's good. Like, I would get it again, but probably in the mini version next time.
It's not around.
It's gonna be like,
She's still counting hair.
Happy 4th of July. It is about 10:30 right now. We are just kind of slowly having some breakfast, coffee, getting ready to head out. They said 11, but I'm thinking people are going to show up a bit later anyway, so we might try and leave around 11. We do need to stop at Publix. I think I'm going to bring to drink champagne, club soda, and grenadine. So basically Aperol spritz, but replace the Aperol with grenadine. It's so good. And I feel like it's just like fun, festive for today. I can even get some blueberries or something to like throw on top and make it even more festive, but we will see. I think I'm gonna bring that, but I do feel like that's the type of drink that people are going to want some of, which is fine. I'm definitely gonna bring enough so that I can make it for other people too, but I feel like we just might run out quickly. So I don't know, either I'm gonna get a bunch of champagne and bring it, or I'm just gonna like switch to a seltzer or something else afterward. But that's the plan. It is not raining right now, but it is definitely overcast, so fingers crossed. It would be honestly great if it stayed like that, but I'm just wearing, I couldn't really decide what to wear honestly, but I am wearing a red swimsuit. I don't love the fit of this one honestly, but it's the only red swimsuit that I have, and I just really love a good theme. Like, I love to be festive, so had to do it. And then I'm wearing this pair of little gingham shorts from Zara. You guys, these are literally probably, I can't do the math right now how many years old these are, but I've had these since I think 2018. So what is that, 7 years? I wore these, I will literally insert the picture. I wore these the first 4th of July that Jacob and I spent together, and they're just like so cute. I almost threw these away in one of my last closet clean outs, but they're cute, they're comfortable, and they're just like a little white and navy gingham print. I can see if I can find a similar pair, but yeah, super cute. So I'm wearing these with just a little cuts tee. I had on a white button-down shirt before. It's actually right here. I'm just gonna bring that with me, I think, or maybe I'll bring my, I was gonna say linen pants, but I probably will keep these shorts on. So I'll probably just bring this if I want to change into something else.
Hi.
Look who, oh, I like it. Jacob's red, they can't see your shorts, you gotta step back. Oh, I could just move this down, I guess.
You can help me out a little bit. Blue and white shorts from
Amazon.
white shirt from Friday Beers, and a Florida State jersey. What's that? Is that outfit of the day?
OOTD. Okay, so I want to get champagne at Publix. Should I just bring our grenadine?
Yeah.
And then should we just get a new thing of like club soda?
Yeah.
Or do you
Big
think?
chili bomb.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, easy.
Forgot to show you guys the spinach dip yesterday, but here's what
Yeah.
it looks like when it is done, we are taste testing, of course. You can't bring it over to somebody's house without trying it first. Just have it with some chips.
Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Good morning. I just got to the beach for sunrise. I'm about to head down there, but I wanted to just give you guys a quick little update. I know I didn't talk to the camera at all yesterday, but the 4th of July party at our friend's house was a lot of fun. It was a pretty rainy day, so we were inside for majority of the time, but in the afternoon it did clear up a little bit, so we were able to be by the pool playing games and just like hanging out outside. And then yesterday was a super lazy day for us. It ended up raining probably until 4 o'clock, so we kind of slept in, we ordered lunch, I got some stuff done around the house. I ended up moving all of the clothes back into our closet, and it looks so good with our new storage system thing that we built on Thursday, so I will show you guys that later. But yeah, then we ended up just cooking dinner at home. We made steak and Kraft mac and cheese, and we just watched a movie. So now, since we really didn't do too much yesterday, I wanted to wake up early today and just take advantage of the sun. Honestly, I think it's gonna be pretty nice and sunny for the first few hours today, so I'm gonna try and be outside for as much of that as possible. I do have my swimsuit on. I also brought a little workout outfit. I wasn't sure what I was gonna wanna do, but I realized that I forgot my sneakers, so I can't really walk like along the beach or anything, or like on the sidewalk up here. So I'll either have to just like walk actually on the beach, or I can change and do a little beach workout. We'll see. I'm thinking we're not gonna work out now that I forgot my sneakers, but maybe I will walk like actually on the beach just a little bit. We will see, but let's head down there. Back home, picked up a little coffee from Wawa. I just wanted something cheap. This was like $2.19. I got a limited edition churro blend, but I'm gonna sit outside, drink this, and then probably in like 45 minutes, around 9 o'clock, I will go on a walk, just because it's kind of early to go to the pool and stuff. So I will go get in a little walk. Maybe I'll wake Jacob and see if he wants to come and do that with me, and then and head to the pool for the afternoon. I am charging my little Kindle thing that I have. It's not a Kindle, that's why I said Kindle thing, but I can't think of what it's called. Whatever, I'm charging that. And maybe I'll just bring like a paperback book, because it's not a Kindle, so I feel like it's harder to see in the sun. It has just like a normal screen. I think it's called the Amazon Fire. But anyway, I'm charging that, and then yeah, get in a little workout, sit by the pool for the afternoon until it gets a little bit rainy, and then we'll probably just like do some chores and get some stuff done inside.
You want to order pools without me?
Yes.
Rude.
I'm here to show you guys the new and improved closet situation. So here is what we've got going on. This is what we built on Thursday. Haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to keep it organized and if this is the stuff that I want to stay here, things like that. But a little overview, I have all of my tank tops here and just tops that are kind of hard to fold, if that makes sense. Like this one's open and like ties in the front. So anything that's a little bit harder to fold and tank tops I have here. Down here, I pretty much just have long sleeves that I didn't fold, and then I have some mini dresses and blazers, jackets, like heavier things over here. And then I do have a few maxi dresses here. This is a red dress that I'm going to be wearing to a wedding coming up, so I wanted to keep it there, but that would be the type of dress that I'd probably then store under the bed because I know I'm not going to wear it or reach for it very often. And then I still have the 2 bins that I always have here. I don't really show you guys this, but this is my workout stuff, and then this is just like extra things, kind of more maybe trendy or like unique pieces that I don't reach for all the time. I kind of have down there. And then these bottom 2, I just have shoes. They're not super organized or anything. And then I have some sweatshirts, cardigans, and sweaters. These are basic short sleeve and long sleeve top, just like for the most part plain colored shirts that are pretty easy to fold. I have work polos and just sleep t-shirts and stuff that I reach for on a daily or weekly basis. And then I have some maxi dresses folded here and then some mini dresses folded here. So that's kind of what's going on. And then I have these bins. One have my swimsuits in it, and then one of them's actually empty, so I have to figure out what I'm able to put in there. And then I basically just have some bags back here. I have bigger weekend type bags, and then that is my beach bag. And then on this wall, don't mind we didn't repaint or anything, but I'm going to put some sort of rack or hook situation here so that I can hang my purses, tote bags, stuff like that. Maybe 2, like one here and then one a little bit lower. Maybe I can even move some of my hats there. We will see, but I definitely want to get something over here to just utilize this space a little bit. But yeah, the rest of the closet, I'm not gonna lie, is kind of a mess. We also have this dresser here. This is obviously Jacob's side of the closet, but we do have this dresser here in the middle, which has like socks, underwear. Jacob has his swimsuits in one of them, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's there. And then my side is looking like that. I don't really want to show you guys the mess that is the other side. I don't think we will do the same thing on the other side just yet, but maybe eventually we will add to this or make the sides match or whatever. But looks so much better. Oh, and then I just have some shoe boxes and stuff up there. Most of those have heels in them, but once again, I don't reach for them too often, so I just put them up there. But that is everything that we kind of built this weekend and organized and everything, and it is looking so much better. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I am sitting out on the porch and it is raining and thundering and all of that very hard, but yeah, got back from the pool. Obviously our afternoon at the pool got cut a little bit short. I was probably there for 2 hours or so. Jacob came and met me after the gym. We grilled up some burgers and did little lettuce wrap situations, which was honestly perfect for the pool because it wasn't too filling or anything. And then we still have the leftover ingredients and stuff, so we might end up doing burger bowls or something like that for dinner. But I'm sitting out here. I started rereading Every Summer After. I read this a few summers ago, maybe like 3 summers ago. I feel like I remember reading it on my flight to Aruba that I went on a few years ago, but I definitely recommend it. I feel like it was popular or has been popular over the past few years, so you might have already read it, but if you have not, I recommend it. It is a good summer read. I mentioned this in one of my kind of recent videos. I read just for the summer recently, 2 different authors, but that was also a really good summer read that I think is a little bit more new that maybe people haven't read yet. Jacob always makes fun of the books that I read. I was asking him which of the books I already own I should bring to the pool earlier, and I was listing off a few. I was like, Every Summer After, 28 Summers, something else had summer in the title, and he was just making fun that all of the books sound the same, which they kind of do. Even honestly, some of the storylines I feel like are similar sometimes. But anyway, that is what I am doing now. Honestly, it's really relaxing out here, so just going to stay here as long as it doesn't start raining way harder and start splashing me.